Welcome back to episode 4 of my Bull Put Spreads live trading series. I'm Patricia Saylor, managing partner of Saylor Financial Fundamentals. In this series, I'm trying a new trading strategy, starting with a small account and showing my viewers everything I'm doing. Making the videos takes longer than making the trades, so I don't make a video of every adjustment, but I will show real-time trades at least once every week or two, and I'm putting everything in my trade log. I'm excited to share the setup of my new Bull Put Spreads portfolio, focusing on 4 well-known ETFs, IWM, QQQ, SPY, and GLD. This marks the start of a fresh trading chapter, as I took the portfolio back to cash last week after successfully turning an initial investment of $1,500.50 in September of 2024 into $2,516, a gain of $1,016. For this reset, I'm allocating $1,600 to establish 8 bull put spreads, each with a capital requirement of $200, while keeping a little more than $900 in reserve. This reserve is key for flexibility, allowing me to repair any trades if needed. The initial setup process takes a bit of time, but once everything's in place, maintaining the portfolio is straightforward. I'll simply check in each morning to monitor any spreads that are in the money or appear to be heading there, making adjustments as necessary. This video will walk you through my approach to constructing the spreads, the rationale behind choosing these ETFs, and the mindset required to manage a portfolio like this effectively. Whether you are new to bull put spreads trading or just looking for a fresh perspective, I hope you'll find this video insightful and practical. Last week, I took everything in this account back to cash. If you've been following my trades, you may remember that I started trading on September 19th with $1,500, and over the last 4 months, I've increased my cash from $1,500 to just over $2,500. And just for transparency, last week I did add $300 to the account, but it turns out that my credit union will not allow me to send money from a savings account, so that $300 deposit never actually made it to Schwab. So everything in the account now is the original $1,500 and income that I have made from trading. And today I'm going to start over with a complete reset on these 4 underlying positions. I'm going to set up 8 positions, each one with a $200 spread and a low likelihood of assignment, and then we'll follow it over the next week. I'm going to try to have everything expiring between 2 and 8 days from now. The status right now of SPY, I've made $415 since I started trading it, and it seems to be in recovery, although I do expect there'll be a small pullback before it continues to rise. At least that's my thesis. I'm going to look at 2 different expiration dates and a less than 10% chance that my trades will go in the money. So let's look out 2 days, 2 or 3 days, and then one a little bit later. I'm going to start with a 2-day trade with strike prices of $5.89 and $5.87. All right, that one filled at $10, and now I'm going to look just a little further out, let's say 6 days. All right, $5.85 and $5.83. So one of them filled at $10 and the other filled at $11. Now let's go put the data on the spreadsheet. I now have 2 positions set up on SPY. One of them expires in 2 days, the other expires in 6 days. I brought in $868 and $968 for them. This 2-day contract gives me a return of 792% annualized, and the other one just under 300% annualized. So let's move on to QQQ. Since I just set up my other trades with expirations 2 and 6 days out, I'm going to look for expirations on this one 3 and 7 days out. A January 24th expiration with a less than 10% chance of being assigned. I can sell for 52 and buy a protective put for 39. That one filled at 13. Now let's look at expiration on January 28th. Again, I'm looking for something that has a less than 10% chance of being assigned to me and a $200 spread. 503 and 501 looks fine. All right, 4 down and 4 to go. Moving to IWM. I'm going to look out 3 days and 8 days. IWM tends to be really volatile, so instead of the 221, 219 spread, I'm going to go down to 220 and 218. It does not bring me very much income, but it feels like a safer trade, and it will be easier to manage if I need to roll it out. And the last 2 positions we're going to set up are on gold. And let's look out 10 days. Now that all 8 trades are in the account, I brought in $66.44 today. And when I added everything up, I have $64.44 in income. Total cash in the account is $2,582.58. My cash at risk is $1,600, so I have quite a bit available to repair any of these trades that look like they may go in the money. Now that everything is set up, these are the positions in the account. You'll see that there are 2 spreads for each ticker, and everything will be expiring between 2 and 10 days out from now. The initial setup takes a little bit of time, but now that it's there, I can just check in each morning and see if anything needs to be adjusted or rolled. And I think I'm in good shape. I'll keep you updated and let you know how this goes.